Hey guys, what's up? It's Jax, the Legend here. Today I'm here with another Minecraft information video. And today I'm back with some information about these cute fluffy, they aren't fluffy, these cute slimy axolotl boys behind me. Let's start off with the first set of information. Now, axolotls spawn in groups of 1 to 4 below Y63 when the world is being generated. However, they can spawn in any sort of water source, but there has to be blocks above it, and there has to be stone, which includes granite, andesite, diorite, and tuff, and of course regular stone, within 5 blocks of the axolotl spawning. After world gen, they will spawn in groups of 1, but they have to be in total darkness, so there can't be any lights around. It has to be the lowest light level, which is 0. Now these passive mobs have 4 health, and it can be picked up by a bucket, well, using a bucket. So if you put these back down using the bucket, they won't despawn. They can stay out of water for 5 minutes or 6,000 ticks, and if it's raining, they can stay out on land for as long as that rain lasts, and then they have 5 minutes after that to get back into the water. This is different to most aquatic creatures in Minecraft, because their rain doesn't affect them like this. Now, axolotls come in 5 different colours. So we have the pink one, the cyan one, the gold one, the brown, bracket wild axolotl, and then we have the super rare blue one, which in my opinion looks more like a super rare purple one. Now you do have a very rare chance of getting that blue one when either spawning it in or finding it in the open. It's a 1 in 1200 chance. So every time you spawn one in, you possibly might get a blue one, but you're more likely to get the other ones. So if you do spawn in roughly 1200 of them, you're likely to get a rare blue axolotl, but it's no guarantee. So that means there is a 24.98% chance of getting any of the other axolotls when spawning it in. Now if you do want to spawn in a certain color of axolotl, in my case a blue one, you can use a command that looks like this. So variant number 4 will spawn a blue axolotl. Now it is case sensitive, but you can see we've got a blue axolotl being spawned in there. But say if we go with 3, get a different one, a cyan one. All of these colors will be listed down below as well as the command. Now to breed axolotls you need to use tropical fish, which adds a new use to tropical fish that we didn't have. As well as that, the baby will be one of the parent's colors, or say if you breed 2 pink ones, you have a 1 in 1200 chance of getting the blue one, the rare blue one. Now these axolotls do take a while to grow. The babies take 20 minutes to grow, but it can be sped up with tropical fish. Each bucket will reduce it by 10%. So let's breed the blue one, and then the cyan one. If I grab out some more buckets of tropical fish, I can click on the baby, which is a blue one. Let me click on it, and you can see that that little sort of green particles shows that the growing up process is sped up by 10%. Now axolotls can be led using their food source, which is tropical fish, so leading them all here, and they really love it. They follow it so quickly, and they even hop up on land to get to it. But like most of the mobs, you also can use a lead. However, it's less. I find it harder to do this. As you can see, they're just swimming into walls. Maybe a combination could work. Even then, the ones on the lead don't seem to want to get the tropical fish. What? Look, okay, yeah. So leads, I think, are a no-go for axolotls currently. They just sort of make the axolotls go very weird. Did an axolotl just die? Just discovered an axolotl didn't die. This was a fish that had either spawned or placed in by accident when using the buckets. So, that's another thing about axolotls. They will eat and attack fish. On the topic of fish, axolotls also make pufferfish puff. Let's have a look at this. Let's put our axolotl in. As you can see, they have made the pufferfish puff, but the axolotl is playing dead currently, or just lying there on the ground. Looking more into that a bit later. I'm sorry guys, you had to see that. Moving on to the next signs. Now these cute little boys are very deceiving in their looks, because you wouldn't think they could hurt a fly, but they actually attack all aquatic mobs other than turtles and dolphins. So let's start by putting in a drowned and seeing what they do. That's really interesting. Unlike most mobs, their attack has a cooldown. after killing one mob, you'll find if I spawn another mob in here that they should kill, they won't chase after it for another 2 minutes. They need to reset, they need to have a break. So let's wait and see them attacking this, the glow squid, which is so damn pretty. While we're waiting, you can also see axolotls will freely come on land. That 5 minutes isn't just meaning if they get kicked out of land, they will walk up on land, however they are much slower. The little crawl is very cute, look at it go. Oh, and they've turned. Well, one of them has. One of them is still very angry. The others don't mind. Oh, there we go. And the squid is dead. So now let's spawn in some of the other ones that might be useful. Now with these axolotls, you can bring them into guardian temples using buckets, leads if you want to, although they might be a bit psychopathic on those, or with your fish, and they will attack the guardians and elder guardians. Now some of these are still on their cooldown because they attacked the glow squid, but the others didn't. So there's the guardian killed. And of course they attack both salmon and cod. So you could use them for fish hunting or a fish farm. Now, if axolotls take damage in water, they will play dead and the other mobs will ignore them. So let's maybe spawn in a guardian so we can try and see what happens when they do. Now, here we go. These axolotls right here are playing dead, and you can see they've been given a regeneration effect. That is them regenerating, and then they'll go back into the fight. So they will sink for 10 seconds and gain regen 1, but there's only a third chance that they will gain that. It's not certain that they will. So if you see your axolotl lying on the seabed, don't worry, it's not dead, it's just regenning. I find it quite interesting how to play dead. They lie on the ground, when really when axolotls die, they just poof into thin air. Let's spawn in a guardian, then let me kill it, because it's actually something you get for it. You kill it. You can get regen 1 for 13 seconds. As well as that, it'll remove any mining fatigue effects for when you are in, say, Guardian Temple. So these guys are the perfect temple raiding buddies. So you can bring all your axolotl friends and raid some temples, like I'm doing over here. Except the axolotl friends my axolotl friends are so much faster than me and I can't reach a guardian to help them. So maybe I suggest getting some Depth Strider. Or you can get the ones that they can't attack, like this one over here. And they will slowly push into the temple. Of course, you are going to have to do a little bit of work still. But if you have enough axolotls, you might be able to get it fully automatically done. I'm not sure. That's something to test. And leave it down in the comment section down below if you know that you can do that. So remember, if you want an axolotl friend, you can transport it in a bucket and make sure to keep it in water. This little guy was pushing me. And I got some more axolotls, and they're doing a mighty fine job of raiding this temple. So with my axolotl army behind me and the aftermaths of an incredible war, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated!